Hi.
It does not look childish. It does not look childish. I know that's right. Yeah. Ooh. Pretty little baby. Let's not say that we did. Starbucks. I'm falling back in the hands of Dunkin. You done picked the right one on the wrong day. That was extra. Damn, I need to hold on. Let me cover up so y'all can't see the back. Got my trunk wide open. Hey you guys, happy Saturday. So Sim and I decided that we was gonna be outside today. It was really his decision, not mine.
I said a date during the day. You're saying outside. Those are two different terminologies.
A day date and outside?
Two different terminologies.
I brought him to Siva's because I've been wanting to come out here. The old one on Juniper and 14th, I believe it was. Midtown area closed. So they opened up this one over here and yeah. I'm trying to see what it's hitting on. I'm trying to see what that's like. Uh-oh. All right. We're about to go inside and we'll catch you guys for the vibes.
She gon' stress me out and cuss me out. I have my fair share when their feelings don't catch me now.
Don't act like I'm average. You want me home. I get you what you want. Superstar status. But you want me alone. You held me up and now I'm standing out. But I don't want you waiting around for me. I don't want you waiting too long.
Ooh, can we get into the definition on this day to hair, you guys? I just banded it up and put my bonnet on last night. I actually filmed that for you guys because I wanted to do a quick little tutorial on how I'm able to stretch and preserve my styles day in and day out. So I typically do that after my hair is freshly washed and styled. I'll band it up for about 2 or 3 days in between before I retwist it, just to kind of freshen up the curls and add some more moisture into my hair. But yeah, if y'all haven't seen that over here on YouTube Shorts, then I'm for certain it's on Instagram and TikTok by now. Speaking of natural hair tutorials, you guys have been begging for one, and I'm in the process of getting my mind wrapped around filming a tutorial. I just want to put this little disclaimer out here, y'all. My technique has not changed from the time I started doing my natural hair. Neither has the length, because I've been actively trimming in between protective styles because I haven't been doing the best at taking care of my hair underneath it. So yeah, nothing but the products maybe have changed. So if you guys need to see something immediately, I have an entire natural hair playlist that you guys can go back down, especially for anybody that's new here and don't know that I started with the natural hair content before I moved into vlogging. So yeah, you guys, that will be something y'all see before I braid her back on up, because it's coming. I've just been enjoying her right now. But anywho, happy Sunday, happy 1st of June, happy 1st of the month. Prayers up for everyone out there to new blessings and new opportunities on the rise. I cannot believe we are 6 months into 2025. That is crazy to me. But your girl is about to make some moves, get a few errands knocked out. I am in the process of getting things together for the body pantry. We have orders to go out, as well as summer products to restock and get on the shelves. And we are launching about 2 new products for the summer, one quicker than the other. Not sure about how long my experiment for the lotions will take, and I am adding some things onto the bearded men's line. So yeah, lots of exciting things happening over on the Body Pantry, so you guys be sure to check me out, you know what I'm saying? Follow us over on Instagram, and just stay tuned for all of the things that I will be sharing on my personal Instagram for you guys. So yeah, I need to get some gas. We're gonna run to Costco because I need some coconut oil, and I'm tired of buying these itty bitty containers. Hopefully I'm able to get the really big one that they have here at the business center. And then my idea is to go to Walmart because I do need to pick up a hand mixer. Not sure if I shared it over here, but I did tear up my old faithful hand mixer that I've had since the apartment days. It's crazy. The blades got all intertwined and it was just time. Now somebody did make mention of me getting a larger KitchenAid stand mixer, but I had one that was the newer version, and I want the one that you lift up, you're able to take the attachments off and then put it back down, versus the one where the bowl goes up and down, because I just feel like that's not as efficient. So since I sold mine about a year or two ago, I just have not gone back to purchasing another one because y'all know they're not cheap, and we need more counter space. And I would just love to probably invest in one of those when I actually have a dedicated space to everything Body Pantry related, versus it having to be my multi-purpose area, my kitchen and my laboratory, my studio, you know what I'm saying? So I probably will wait because I do batch my products in smaller quantities anyway, and I'm not selling out. Things aren't flying off the shelf like that, so I don't find it as a necessity right now, if anyone else was wondering. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on the road because y'all know how the girlies like to tussle about me sitting in the car yapping. The attention spans these days are just, girl, this is not TikTok, this is YouTube. You want to see something short? Go over there. I thought to try my luck in here since we were in the neighborhood, but they don't have a hand mixer. They have this immersion blender, which I already have a smaller one at home, and this isn't what I need for my butters anyway, but it was good to know. Completely off task and not what we're in here for, but I have been purchasing a standard white washcloth pack from Amazon, but they have a 24 pack in here for $13.99, and I just wonder what this quality is hitting on, because instead of going through Amazon, I can just come here whenever I want to re-up, and it's definitely time to invest in some more. But sometimes I don't be liking my washcloths with this big old thick old band right here, so I don't know. This is good to know, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna get these. They also have the hand towels and bath towels too. Okay. So instead of me wandering around in here like a lost puppy, I decided to ask an employee whether or not they had that coconut oil in stock, and he said unfortunately they're completely out. And this I knew because when I looked for it on the app, it said something about delivery, but I just felt as though, y'all know they don't be updating this stuff, I just felt like they were gonna have it here in store. So my best bet will probably be Kroger or Sprouts, because that's on my side. I really wasn't intending to do all of this running around today, hence why I just went to come here for gas, coconut oil, and then probably find the mixer, which they don't have in here either. Alright, so we got gas, and since we have to run more errands than anticipated, I feel like we deserve a coffee. I do. So my good sis sent me a recipe that she gets from Dunkin', and I tried it on Friday, and when I say, let me read it to you guys so that y'all can get it too, because it is so good. So she gets the brown sugar shaken espresso from Dunkin', of course, 2 shots of brown sugar, and then 2 shots of pistachio. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss is shitting on every bit of what Starbucks has to offer. Now, I'll probably get it with 2 pumps of brown sugar and 1 pump of pistachio, because it was a little sweet for me when I tried it that way. But outside of that, I fear I have a new fixation. I fear it is my new fixation, because it was so good. So we're about to get that on top of browsing around through Sprouts. I have not been to the Sprouts that they put up over in the little plaza with the other Costco, so I think I want to do that. And on the way back from there, we're gonna hit Walmart. Yeah, y'all know everything closes early on Sunday, so actually let me see what time Sprouts closes, because I don't want to get down there and get upset. Not South Lake, I said Sprouts. No, get it together. Okay, so girl, what the hell? Is that what they call the street that it's on? Oh, they close at 10 p.m. Y'all have no respect. I know that's right. I'm interested to see about Justin's honey peanut butter, because we've been doing away with a lot of things that just have unnecessary ingredients in them. And this one only has dry roasted peanuts, organic honey, organic cane sugar, peanut oil, palm oil, and sea salt. So I'm interested to see what this is like. Oh, look, you guys, they have these oats overnight in this little bottle where I guess you just add in your liquid and then you can shake it up and drink it directly from here in the morning. That's pretty cool. Sim bought a bunch of these packets when he was out in Utah for work, and I haven't tried any yet, but he has tried some. He's a little indifferent, but I want to kind of see what it's like before I would pick anything like this up. This is the almond milk that I want to try out. They say that this one is a really good brand, as well as this one down here. But this is quite expensive for it to be as little as it is. But it only has filtered water, organic almonds, pure organic vanilla extract made from vanilla beans, Himalayan pink salt. Okay. Ooh, look what aisle I'm in. Yeah. This is the one that somebody was telling me to get from Amazon, but they have it right here in the store. And then they also have like different little brands of matcha, so I got options right here up the street. I know that's right. I forgot to tell you guys that I picked up some of their cooking spray. 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed that. I got it from Costco, and it was a 2-pack for, I believe, $13.99, somewhere around that price range, but I really enjoy it. Here is the coconut oil that they have, which is comparable to what I usually pay whenever I go to Whole Foods, or the one that I've been getting from Kroger. So I'm gonna grab this. Does anybody use beef tallow? I've been wanting to try it out since the girls on TikTok have been in a frenzy, but you know what I'm saying? Everything isn't for everybody, and I just want to know, like, what are some real results that people are getting from using this compared to just a normal skincare routine. So let me know if you've ever tried it and how you like it and how your skin reacted to it.
Yeah, they sound good.
Hey, could I do a medium brown sugar shaken espresso? Can I have it with 2 pumps of brown sugar and 1 pump of pistachio? And can I also have light ice? And that's all. Thank you. And here it is, y'all, and it looks so good. All right, now while we sleeping on Walmart, this is where we need to be shopping when it's time to house, because baby, they got the tea in here. Look at all these cute little colorful festive summer hosting dishes, cups and whatnot. Okay. And they ain't leave the girlies out with the neutral aesthetic. If you don't want all of that rah-rah, they have a section for you too. Okay, from the dispensers down here with the wood and the gold accent on over to these. This one is stackable. I'm picking up what you putting down, Walmart. Come on, Better Homes and Garden. Do y'all see this? Like, how cute is this little tone of olive green? They also have these stemless cups. And then they have this little pack down here that I saw. They're like short little wine glasses, wine goblets, if you will. Okay. Y'all, this looks like the dispenser that I bought from Amazon. Remember I told y'all that I got one for my foaming hand soap? Okay. They also have this one down here too. Now this one is cute and it's lightweight. And then I love the little amber with the black aesthetic. That's super cute too. And for clarity, for anyone wondering, this is the type of stand mixer I was talking about. The one where you can actually lift this piece up here, change out the attachments, and then remove the bowl on and off, versus the one where this stays stationary and then the bowl lifts up and down this way. I don't feel like that one is as good as the OG, and they have some cute ones in here for not a bad price. This is pretty standard for it. I would probably do black. I've seen a lot of people getting her air fryer. Do you guys like this brand? Back to the KitchenAid, I would love to get one and then get a clear bowl instead of the silver. That is just so luxe and cute to me. This music's so loud, I gotta make this quick, but here are all the stand mixers and KitchenAid. I feel like we just paying for the name at this point because this only has 3 speeds, these 2 attachments for almost $50 versus the competitors over here that range from $17 on up to $30. So I'm not sure if I want this Black & Decker or do I want a Hamilton Beach. I believe the one that I had was Cuisine Art and I got that from Target. I don't want to talk about it. But they don't have it in here. Don't mind me, I've been home for a few hours now and I probably look crazy, but this is the hand mixer that I ended up picking up. It's by Black & Decker and it has 350 watts of power. So I felt like this would be a good one. It was $30 compared to the $45, almost $50 that the KitchenAid was. And it has more attachments, 6 speeds. 5 speeds, and I just feel like I was getting more bang for my buck when it came to this one. So this is what it looks like out the box, like your average mixer, kind of futuristic, low-key. I ain't gonna hold you. So it's this. These 2 are the cookie dough hooks right here. And then a chef's whisk. See, I'm gonna tear it up because why would y'all put them in the same plastic together? So this is for, I guess, like tougher dough whenever you're making cookies. And then this one is the chef's whisk. And, oh, I think my old Cuisine Art had this little tray for the bottom of it. So when you're storing it in your drawer, wherever, you can put this on there and it stands up. You can put the attachments inside of here. Okay, what other 2 now? We're missing some. Oh. And here are the 2 regular beaters. So they're kind of cute. Let me see what type of material this is. I think it's a hard plastic, but it does say that they're dishwasher safe. So I'm going to sanitize, well, wash first and then sanitize those before I batch the butters that I just put into the refrigerator. Sim and I ate dinner and then we sat down to rewatch Sinners. And I got this, which I showed you guys inside of Sprouts. I want to try it right now to see what it tastes like because honey peanut butter. I'm pretty sure it's like whenever you drizzle a little honey on your peanut butter with a little banana on side. That's what it's giving. I really enjoyed my little trip to Sprouts today. I can't wait to go back when I'm actually in the mood to really do browsing around and shopping because I did see a good bit today. But yeah, I was trying to get in and out. Ooh, it's soft, y'all. Let me show y'all. Y'all see that? It's real soft. It almost has like a crunchy texture to it. It tastes like regular peanut butter. It don't taste like no honey is added in there. No, it doesn't taste sweetened at all, in my opinion. It just tastes like a regular crunchy peanut butter. And I looked at the nutrition facts of the other one, the original compared to this one, and they both said 210 calories per every 2 tablespoons. So I wonder why this one isn't higher, since it's supposed to have the honey in it, but it's good nonetheless. But yeah, y'all, your girl is about to go ahead and call it a night, and you guys will see me first thing in the AM. Pretty little baby. How beautiful is she? Let's get ready to pipe her. Hey, nigga, damn.
What's up?
You ain't want to speak to the folk.
What's up?
With some enthusiasm.
Hi.
We got a new sign. Okay. Okay, happy Tuesday. We're stretching the hair. I tried a new style. Listen to me. Actually, repeat after me. It does not look childish. It does not look childish. Shanice, it is not childish, because every single time I do anything outside of a fro, I just feel like an elementary school girl. It just does not look like I'm a full adult. I'm not sure what that's about, but here we are, because I need to retwist my hair tonight, but I just have not had time because I have been such a busy girl getting these orders packed up and out of here, as well as fulfilling or restocking rather, or girl, adding new products to the body pantry. What is up with the verbiage today? Like, use the right lingo. So yeah, we're gonna take a trip to the post office. Different day, same vibes. Y'all know how it goes. And then I need to go get a nail repaired. Let's not say that we did. Okay, hear me out. Just hear me out. And then also, I want to take a trip, since I'm going to be in the area, to Hobby Lobby to check out their florals. 1, to see if they're on sale, and then 2, to see if I can find anything for this vase right here on the island, as well as the vase upstairs in the bathroom. I know this conversation is not aging well, because I just told you guys that I wasn't really a fan or thinking about going in there, but here we are. Tomatoes. So it's 2:30. I'm not sure how long this repair is going to take, or even if the salon is going to be busy today. So depending on when I get up out of there, that will determine if I make that move or not. I am, however, going to stop back by Dunkin', because I'm obsessed. And I did make me a little brown sugar shaken espresso up in here at the house yesterday. It was good, but we don't have pistachio swirl syrup. We just don't. We don't. So we have to go where it's provided. Very good, very good. And then after this, I'm done. I'm not gonna fall back down the rabbit hole, but I do set aside, even though I don't count calories for real, I do set aside some room to indulge every now and then. So let a girl live. Let me have fun. I was just thinking to myself here that my gym or fitness journey rather has gotten to a point where it's just routine. I feel weird if I'm not moving my body. And that's such a blessing and a great thing. So now it's just like when I get up, I need to either head to the gym, or before I lay down, I need to make sure that I'm taking a walk with Deuce. I've been doing 2 miles or more. And in the gym, you know, just the regular smegular routine, if you will. I keep it to the legs and glutes, the upper body, and then full body workouts. I do implement core on the upper body days, or we'll do it for the full body days. And yeah, it's just been moving and grooving, and I feel good. I am officially down to 159. What the fuck? It's so nice. I have not been this small since, I feel like, college. My goal was 150, and then I started thinking like, bitch, you do not want to be sitting around looking like a bobblehead. Please, your head is big enough. It just don't need to be up here floating while the rest of your body real little. Even though I am toning and building muscle, I don't know if 150 is the goal anymore. I can do a 155 and be good, because I like the way I look right now. I just want to stack up that dump truck back there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build a bubble butt at the top. Like, the booty big. This is crazy to even talk about. The booty is big, but I want it to be a little more, y'all know SpongeBob, double cheeked up, bump beds up there, back there. Yeah, when he had the little cheeks. No, or was that Patrick? Okay, it's time to go. It's just time to go. It is time to make your way on. So, quick little update, if you will. I'm still praying about those before and after pictures, because whatever I was eating these past few years, I don't know if it's marriage, happiness, whatever. Wait, you bet not never let me catch you getting wilding outside like that again, Miss Girl, because that was crazy. That was crazy. I mean, I do dress well for my size, so I feel like it's very well disguised. But if we're gonna be so fucking for real, I knew better than that. I knew better than that. I did. So yeah, first order of business is the post office. I really do want to go to the centralized hub, which I typically go to, and that's where my P.O. box is, but I really don't feel like driving up and having to make my way back down, so we're gonna go closer to the house and just call it a day. It'll get there. These past few days, actually this past week, it hasn't been like really hot. It's been pretty breezy and cool at night, so hopefully that's the same trajectory that we get as I'm sending off these orders. And I do have some sweat proof ice packs, so if you guys have ordered from me, please let me know how that's going. I did an experiment with them, but I just want to know, are they sweating in your packages? Are they creating like mushiness in the boxes? Like, tell me tea. I need to know so I can know if I should order some more of them and if they're actually working. But yeah, let's get on our way, because y'all know I like to ramble. Girl, you know it's a good day when everything inside the post office is up and running smooth and good. Ain't no line nowhere. Ciao. Hello. So with that being said, on the way to Dunkin. I wish there was a Dunkin closer to me, or like closer on my way. But I mean, I guess this is okay, because at least I have my drink to actually go sit inside of the nail salon.
Sorry about that, Woody. You can go ahead with your order.
Hey, I have a question first. Do you guys offer decaf when it comes to like the brown sugar shaken espresso drink?
Yes, we do.
Could I do a medium one of those, and instead of 3 pumps, can I have 2 pumps of brown sugar and then 1 pump of pistachio?
All right, anything else?
And can I have light ice, and that's all? You have a good one. Oh, she looks good. I got decaf because the way my heart be beating out my chest with that caffeine, baby, no. She's good. I love this for me. I'm not upset. Before, I never understood why people would get decaf coffee. Like, girl, just don't drink the coffee. What's the whole point? But I wholeheartedly do not drink coffee for energy because I feel like that's all a mental thing. So I just really like coffee for the taste of it. But now that I know decaf is a thing and it actually tastes good, like the real thing, we own it. And sometimes I just be so jittery and just like anxious with coffee or caffeine in general. So I'm just trying to wean off and taking doses because everything in moderation is good, right? Right. So now we can get on the way to the next salon. Starbucks. I'm falling back in the hands of Dunkin. You have lost me, sis.
Nobody told you this before, but you outshine the sun. The type that I've been looking for. I've seen you inside my dreams. So baby, come a little closer. Know that you are the only one.
All right. That was quick, easy, painless, as good as new. Y'all see it. So we're about to head across the street to Hobby Lobby because that didn't take long at all. I maybe had to wait for like, what, 10 minutes? She came right over, got right to it, talking about you good to go. I know I'm good to go, Pootie Butt. You don't have to tell me. I didn't plan to pay. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear, the parking lot looking right shameful, ain't it? Ain't nobody up in here.
Hello.
Hey, you were giving me a call?
Yes.
Okay, what's been going on?
So this is I received a text. Is this for the neighbor?
Yes, this is your neighbor that lives in.
Oh, okay. So I thought we completed the job.
No, you know that we asked you to lay down some concrete.
So you mean the concrete was damaged for with the tree?
Yes. So you do remember that you told us that you would extend the patio, and we have it in a text message as well. And then you said that you would add on concrete to go underneath the extended patio. And we've talked about this like 1,000 times, so I'm not really sure why we're acting like we don't remember.
Yeah, but I thought we agreed that I was gonna get paid $800 to do the concrete.
700. That's what you quoted us.
Since August 700. But is that an agreement?
Yes, that was.
Because I thought that we already. Well, actually, I did more than. I was so nice with you guys, but it seems like you were upset instead. You be grateful.
I don't have to be great. No.
But if you want to go to the small claim, it's fine with me because you're not going to be able to do anything, you know.
Let me explain.
Okay.
Let me explain something to you. I was very nice. I was very kind, and we waited on a response from you. You turned your phone off. We weren't able to get in contact with you, and I have text messages that prove you stating that you were going to do concrete for us. We asked you to do it. You said that you would do a little bit of extra work. We've already paid you $300 for the extension of the patio that you did, so we were going to owe you another $700 to simply finish up and lay out the concrete. We asked you this plenty of times before, so I'm not really understanding why you're trying to act as though we don't have it. Would you like to see proof of a text message that came from you? You told us that you were going to do it.
Yes, but I'm not around.
So why couldn't you just simply communicate with us instead of being unprofessional? This is your business and we trusted in you. We didn't ask for the tree to fall on our house, and we were very gracious about it to begin with. So for you to be nasty towards me, I'm confused as to what we're doing today, because I asked you a simple question and you could have just stated that you no longer wanted to do it, but you're trying to go around the bush and you're saying that you're no longer around. That's unfair to us as neighbors, because we were very kind when this all went down for the second time.
Yes, but the first time I did the work, and the second time I also did the work, and
you didn't do the work for free. Remember, we did pay you $300, and we were going to pay you another $700. So don't act like you did us a favor.
Do you say you did a favor to me when I paid over $6,800 to do that?
Okay, well, I didn't tell the tree to fall. I didn't ask for the tree to fall on our house. Honestly and truthfully, I didn't.
No,
so you quoted us an amount, and we paid the amount that you quoted us. If you needed more money, you should have said it then. But you don't do nothing out the kindness of your heart and then turn around and try to throw it in my face. That's not how this works.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
So I would like if you guys could come out and do the concrete, and we're going to pay you the $700 that we agreed to so that we can be done with this.
But that's not the way you ask,
It's not about the way I ask. I haven't heard from you in how many months? We seen you last in February. So yes, I am pissed off because I was very nice to begin with, but now I'm pissed off, yes. So I have every right to be. You went ghost on us for how many months? It's been since February. I haven't heard anything from you. That's not nice. That's unprofessional. That's not how you do business. So don't call me and try to give me a lesson. I am not a child.
I know you're not a child, but you're acting like
I'm not acting like anybody else but someone that is upset that the agreement they made with someone and who was so kind to this person, they've ignored them. My husband has tried to call you and to reach out to you and ask you over and over again, and he has showed me where he asks you, you're coming to do the concrete, right? And you have stated yes, and then your phone goes off for months at a time. We haven't heard from you. Am I not supposed to be upset?
Well, I don't see why, because actually the concrete is not part of the that's an extra that your husband asked me.
So you don't remember, and we have it via text message. Would you like to see the text messages that you sent from your number when he asked you about the concrete and you said yes? You agreed to it, and you told us $700 for the concrete, $300 for the rest of the wood materials for the covering.
Yeah, which it's already installed, and then.
Right. So did you do the concrete?
No, but the material for the wood.
Okay.
It's done.
Right.
It's done. And but the concrete is not. You haven't paid.
Yeah. So how can I pay somebody that I haven't been in contact with? You haven't responded to us. How am I supposed to pay you? Did you ask for the $700 to come lay the concrete? You haven't said anything to us.
But you're acting like you already paid.
No, I'm not acting like I've already paid. I let you know that I have not paid, and I asked you what date you would be able to come out, and we will pay you. We don't have a problem with paying for what we need. You volunteered to do extra work. You said, yeah, we can do extra work. We can extend the patio. The time is now. You had that conversation with us, and we have it recorded on our backyard camera if you would like to see yourself saying that to us. So we asked for it. You agreed to it. We will pay the $700. I'm simply asking when you can come out to get it done, because we haven't heard from you since February, and this happened in October.
In your text, it says something very different. That's when you're coming.
Oh no, my text, you didn't like the way that my text came off because I told you about yourself and how unprofessional this was. But I said that if you cannot come out and fulfill what we agreed upon, yes, I will go to Smalls Claim Court. But if you can come out here and help us finish up the job that you agreed to do, then we won't have any issue. We'll pay you the money. You can finish the concrete and we'll be done.
You can go to small claims then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I hope you are very proud of yourself and you enjoy the way that you do business, because that is totally unfair. And anything that you're going through right now, you absolutely deserve it, because we were extremely nice people to you, and this is how you repaid us. I pray to God another tree, branch, or anything does not fall on our house, because it's not going to end well for you. Folks be playing with me. The devil's so busy and having to do a nice nasty read instead of cussing him flat the fuck out like I wanted to do. Took a lot out of me. Do y'all hear me? I just do not understand why these contractors act the way they do. And then when I gotta get nasty with you via text because you're refusing to pick up the phone and answer when my husband is calling you because he's been the one in communication with you, now you want to say I wasn't very nice via text? I don't give a damn. You are very unprofessional. And we have been nice. This happened 8 months ago. The last time we saw you was February. And no, you have not completed the job. And we have text messages. We have our back camera log. We also have audio recorded of you saying what you were going to do for the job. And you calling me? Talking crazy? Sim literally just sent me the text messages of him saying, but if the weather permits, concrete will be poured. If it's not raining, we'll be there in the morning. This is in December, y'all. Do we have an estimated date of completion as we are almost into the new year? Sim is texting him everything. Merry Christmas. No, sir, I'm behind on stuff. Let me download these and send these stuff fuck ass, because yeah, you done piss me off. Do you know what type of government we're living in, sir? Do not push me. Okay? Do not push me. My threats are not empty. I swear to y'all, if I hear a motherfucking bass go off in that backyard, y'all think y'all finna have a cookout. Oh yeah, y'all finna have a cookout. All right. Hi. Yeah, I was calling for a disturbance. My neighbors are being extremely loud in the backyard. I can't get any rest because they be going until 1, 2, and 3 o'clock in the morning. You done picked the right one on the wrong day. That's all I gotta say. Let me go ahead and send him these screenshots, because who is he talking to? This is our evidence. We have your business information and phone number attached to these records. See you in court. Yeah, because get somebody else to do it. I'm not one of them. Get somebody else to do it, because this is wild to me. This is wild to me. I don't even want to go in here and get no damn floral nothing. I done got pissed the fuck off. Like, this is crazy. And just having to source another contractor is insane to me. And I'm glad that I recorded this conversation and I was very professional about it, because this will work out in my favor. I'm telling you it will. I'm treating everybody like this is an FBI investigation. Everything is documented. It's on record. I'm not playing no games. I'm just simply not. I am simply not. I cannot stand depending on people and having anyone come and do anything for me, because this always happens to be the case. It pisses me the fuck off. Like, it really and truthfully does, because it just don't make no sense. You don't want no bread, nigga? This is your job. You don't want no bread? You don't want no cheese? You don't want no cheddar? Come lay the concrete. The money good. We gonna pay you. You haven't asked for anything that we have not provided you. My nigga, like, every time you ask for something, we give it to you. You asked for the $300 to do XYZ because you needed more wood. Boom, done. Within 2 seconds. You ain't even got to question it. No payment plan. My nigga, we gave you the money right here. We were about to pay for the concrete shit. We want our backyard done. We don't want to have to do this shit either. We don't want to deal with this. We didn't ask for the tree to fall on our house. Are we kidding? Let me get off this camera, because I done got high. Bitch, I'm glad this ain't got no caffeine in it, because I would be off my rocker right now. Let me go. Let's go into Hobby Lobby. Brief intermission, because, you know, life just, it's ghetto around here. It get ghetto. It get ghetto. Fall stems. Excuse me? And this what we working with for the spring? Yeah, I'm finna go. And it smell like segregation in here, so this my cue. Not only did you get up here on this camera and sing about how your natural hair is not childish, you turn around now, Shanice, and put your hair in two puff-balls? Two pigtails? Are you well? Because this is for sure childish. But nonetheless, here we are. Pay no attention to how I look and more so of what I'm saying. Let's debrief from yesterday, because when I say your girl was 38, I did not start seeing straight again until probably 9 p.m. last night, and I went ahead and just called it a day. I got some editing done, and I said, let me go to sleep and try this all over again, because I got to be getting pranked. Like, Ashton Kutcher, come on out with the camera, because this is enough. Enough is enough. And I kind of went back and forth with whether or not I was going to include that footage into the vlog, because I'm just like, girl, do you want to even share? But this is what's going on in real life. On the back end, this is what I'm dealing with day in and day out. So when you guys are asking, where's the transformation? Why we ain't see no backyard update? Whoop de whoop. This is why. This is why. So for anybody that's new here, let me go ahead and bring you up to speed. Our neighborhood was built just like every other subdivision they're throwing up these days, adjacent to an older neighborhood, and we're just cut off by like some cinder blocks and fences, right? So the people behind us, they're Mexican. They rent from the contractor that you guys heard me talking to. This is his home, but he rents it out. So needless to say, fill in the blanks. I don't really want to throw out nothing, no assumptions, but fill in the blanks. You know what I'm saying? They're not legal. So he's doing them a favor for the most part, and their favor to him is they work with him. So when this big ass tree fell again for the second time since we've been here for the past 4 years, I was actually in Aruba with my line sisters celebrating my 10-year Deltaversary, and Sim called me and let me know that this catastrophe happened, and there was no bad weather. The tree was just rotting from the inside out, and yeah, it completely snapped from maybe like 3 feet off the ground, and this tree is huge. So with that being said, it almost went straight through our upstairs bathroom and the structure right here. Needless to say, it knocked down the entire backyard patio covering that we just got done for $7K last year. So we were hot, upset, pissed off, but because these neighbors back here don't want no problems, they run over here every chance that they get when something like this happens and says like, hey, we'll go ahead and fix it, free of charge, no issue, blase, blase. So this particular time, which I do have on my backyard camera, documented, Sim has text messages, we have a binding agreement. No, we didn't sign contracts. It wasn't a job that we sought after. It was a job that he offered to do because he don't want no problems. I can only imagine if it actually went through our house. But anyway, this time he came back here and he offered to do a lot more. Sim wanted an outdoor kitchen. We wanted to hang a TV. We were going to put in another fan since we were making the covering longer or wider in that sense, and just do it up. But something in my heart, something in my spirit told me like, nah, let's just get him to do the basics, extend it, and then pour concrete to match what he has extended above head. So Sim was just like, all right, well, you know, in the future we could talk about XYZ, but let's just see how you get this job done. So I allowed Sim to be the point of contact, do all the communications, because that just be a man thing. And, you know, I feel like contractors respect the men more, and I can go into that later, but whatever. I let Sim take the lead on that one. Boom. So we are going back and forth, just like when this happened the first time. His communication was terrible with us, and he just goes ghost at random times. But this time was a no, absolutely not. You guys have to pretty much rebuild the entire thing. I do not have time to play around. So from October to December, they were doing the covering part, and it was such a task. So I believe maybe 2 weeks after our initial conversation, he came back saying that it was going to be $1,000, $300 to cover the materials that they were short on for the overhead, and then $700 to pour and lay the concrete, because the price of everything is just going up and he couldn't front that bill. We said Okay, absolutely. Not a problem at all. We do not mind paying for what it is that we want, even though this is bullshit and it's really unfair and we should have took your ass into court to begin with. Here we are. Go ahead and do it because we know you're good for it. And if we ever need something, knock, knock, knock. Don't come knocking at my door. We was going to go down there and figure it out. Okay. So, we made that agreement. Sim was very adamant about texting every single time he was coming. Hey, is today the day for concrete? Let me know. I can help you guys move my grill, move the patio furniture, pick things up, get them out the way. Oh, no, we got it. If the weather permits, we'll do this, we'll do that. Okay, cool. So he would have like 4 or 5 guys out there working with him. They had to repair the fence. They had to rebuild this, get extra material, which we helped them do. Like he came in February to finalize that, and Hoop was actually here, and Hoop got on to him, and I ended up having to give him $300 right up front because he didn't prepare me for when he was going to need that. Mind you, this has been since October, but it was fine. Money good. It was here. Go ahead. We keep money in our account for things that happen like that because we're homeowners, so we know the game. Long story tolerable, they finished up and rushed through, got this done right there in February, and we have been waiting on them since to come back with the concrete. Well, you guys know we got new law and government officials in office, and things have just been a little crazy for anybody that is not a citizen of the United States of America. If you know, you know. We're not here for any type of government lessons. Go figure that out on your own. Not to say that that may be going on, but that's the only thing we assumed as to why all of a sudden you're going ghost. We're not hearing from you. Unfortunate, but you kind of lose my empathy and compassion when you're unprofessional and you can't at least communicate with me. If you want to run, you ain't got no phone, you're trying not to be contacted, you can at least show up at my door. Because I told you that I work from home. I'm always here, and we're here on the weekend. Whatever the case may be. So Sim is calling, Sim is texting, and at a certain point, phone starts not even being able to ring. It's cut off. So we just like, well, damn, here we are. We're going to have to go through these motions. So Sim just randomly one day called from his work phone, and he was like, hold on. It done went through. So he called from his regular phone. He said, oh, bet. Let me go ahead and shoot him a text message because I keep calling and calling. And he's not answering the phone. So he texted Sim back and he was just like, hey, can't talk now. We'll call you later. So Sim was like, okay, well, since I got you, you coming back to do this concrete because we still need it done. Boom. No response after that. So I was just like, okay, Sim, it's been like a month. What's going on? So Sim finally told me like, yeah, I called him. He picked up the phone. Now on another occasion, and he told me he would call me right back. So I said, don't worry about it. Come here, because you already done text him and told him that your wife was a pit bull, and she was getting very, very, very irritated with the lack thereof work and communication. So now he about to feel my wrath. But instead of going in like I would typically do and start with the rah-rah, I decided to be professional and give him a nice nasty read via text message, which I put up on the screen for you guys already. I thought that was crisp, A1, easy to translate, straightforward, to the point. Either you're gonna give me what it is that we agreed upon, or I'm going to court. Point blank period. Because we have in document here an agreement binding us, and you gave us prices, we had deadlines and dates, and you're not holding up your end of the deal. So that's when he got to calling me yesterday, and I actually have all unknown callers silenced right now whenever they do call, because telemarketers. So I ended up missing it, but I called him right back. So yeah, y'all heard the conversation, and to me it just gave, let's beat around the bush and act like I already did the work that she's asking me to do. But then when I start feeding you facts, now you want to talk about how unpleasant I seem and I'm not being nice. Sir, I'm gonna count down from 5, and I want you to tell me by the time I get to 1 what the fuck that has to do with the fact that you have not done your job and your due diligence back here. And if you don't want to do it, simple, easy, let that be known. You could have came up front with that versus us doing all of what we done did, because now you got me pissed the hell off, and I already done found your Facebook business page, Better Business Bureau, and everything else. So y'all know I'm finna go ham right. Brazy. Finna go brazy. Professionally, of course. But I just feel like when these contractors come out to do things, I just do not understand why you can see that you're promised an amount of money and whatever payment terms we agree upon, we will deliver said money because we've done it once and we will do it again, but I'm not paying you up front. Especially when you're unreliable and you haven't even asked for the money because you've been somewhere ducking and dodging the law, hiding. I don't even know if you're here in the state of Georgia because when we were working with him previously, he said that sometimes he goes down to Tampa. He comes back up. Blase, blase, blase. So I gave you free range and creativity out there to do whatever it was that you wanted to do. We kept it simple. You would come out here with your man, you had lunch, you had dinner, y'all played music, y'all drank beer, y'all did all of the things. I was in here working, couldn't work, barely work, whatever, because you guys were out there making so much noise and ruckus and whatnot. I allowed you to live free and do whatever it was that you had to do. We didn't bother you. And now you want to turn around and act as though I'm being irate for no reason. I was very calm. If you think that's irate, I'd hate for him to call me today. I hate for you to come talk to me today. And my thing was, I honestly didn't care. Like, you could come open up the fence or climb over the fence because that's what they typically do. Yeah, they wild. And just get the job done, no notice. You don't have to tell me that you're on your way. I'm home. Or if I see you on the camera, you good in my book. I know what you're coming for. But just you now being oblivious and saying what you gonna do and what you not gonna do and telling me how to talk and how not to talk via text message, and it wasn't even nothing crazy. Yeah, that's wild. And I actually sent him a picture of the pillars and how you blocked them off and poured concrete to keep them in place and sturdy because you knew more concrete was going to be poured around them. So let's stop acting like we don't know what the program is and what the deal is. And I feel like a lot of these contractors and just people of other races always view Black people as people that ain't about their business, and we're not going to follow up with them. We're not going to be professional, and we're not good for our word or the money. And that is completely and utterly bullshit and not the case, because I'm not even sure why it has to be like that. I know some people ruin it for the masses, but yeah, we've been through this, down this road a few times now, and I'm not sure why we keep revisiting. And we had to revisit like this, and it had to end like this, because finding a contractor is not easy. It's not cheap. It's not ideal. And had we known you were going to do this, we would not have told you to extend and widen out this covering, knowing that it wasn't going to match what's here on the ground. It looks crazy out there, for lack of a better word. It looks unfinished. And even though we had company over and everybody's just in awe, when they look up, you look down, you're just like, well, damn. Soon as I step out on the patio, somebody's sitting down in the chair out here, I'm sitting on their lap, because it's just that tight for all of this room to be out here. I'm not going to put the furniture on the grass. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Story time over. In conclusion, I'm just tired of dealing with the growing pains of home ownership and adding value to your home, or dealing with the unforeseen things happening between things that are from your neighbors and not even in your own control. You feel what I'm saying? So it really got on my everlasting nerves that this had to be the outcome. And even in the saying, you get more bees with honey, I could have been the sweetest person ever, but just him acting as though he didn't remember that job was unfinished would have sent anybody off. So regardless of, my nigga, stop playing with me. Please, please, please. And find somebody else to do it. Like, for real. For real, for real. Because if you can't be here, maybe you got a partner that you know you can give me some information. Something. But once again, you should have responded to my text message when I sent it previously. But you didn't. You didn't. And my husband for sure was really nice to you. So, yeah. Not really sure where we're going to go from here. I'm thinking about going to Home Depot in the mornings, just posting up and watching contractors come in and out and say, hey, you guys got some free time? just more. I got some work for you to do. Take a picture of the backyard, show it to them, and see what they would quote me and if they would be willing to come out and do it. Because at this point, life goes on. Got to roll with the punches, and I'm not finna sit around and stress about something out of my control. Because if I could get Santos by his 2 front teeth and drag him to this backyard and put a leash on him and get him pouring and moving around the perimeter until he done, I would, but I can't. So yeah. Anyway though, there's that. If anything else transpires, I'll be sure to update you guys. But my labels for the Beach Day Brulee came in. Switching topics. So I'm excited to incorporate this into the collection because we also have watermelon cream and peach Bellini souffle, which you guys slept on last year. But girls, get on. This is that deal, and we're forever working behind the scenes, and you guys see how everything is made here in the house, handcrafted with love. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on more of the body pantry things and just knocking out my to-do list day by day. I can't wait to show you guys what I have planned for the weekend because that will be fun. I know you guys are gonna enjoy the next vlog. I'm also going to include Jackson's party in there, and I need to go drop those clothes off to the seamstress, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do like an updated try on haul so I can show you guys how everything looks or what. But you guys will see a lot more coming up soon. Sim just pulled up and it is currently 5:21. I'm gonna try to get this edited and up for you guys tonight. If it's not up tonight, which is Wednesday, it will be up first thing in the morning. So without further ado, if you made it to this point of today's video, I want you guys to drop the briefcase emoji or drop the paper emoji with the pencil signing on it, because we about that business. We ready to sign the papers. We're going to the courthouse. We going. I'm not even sure how this really works out. I know I am saying that so confidently in all of the things, but yeah. If you know me, you know I'm about my business. So yeah, drop those emojis down below. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Spam the comment section down below. Hit that red subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to tap the bell so you don't miss notifications every time I upload. I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, guys.
This ain't what you used to. I require more, better than we ever had before. Hoes gon' be hoes, so I couldn't blame. Basic bottom troll, what do you want greater? I am no wave, niggas be surfing.